present here. Many of you have come in pink. May I know the reason? Since it is an International Women's Day celebration, I see so many pink here. Even I have come with a heart today. Usually I formally dress in suit and other things, but today it's about Women's Day, so I want to have the celebration starting from me. So, as introduced by the MC desk, I am a passionate professor for the last 30 years with 5 years in industry, and the last 2 years I have become a businesswoman thanks to educational institutions, management and leaders who have made me an entrepreneur. Running an business is not that easy. When getting salaried was very easy. It was so easy that being an employee, but being an employer, I understood one thing, that we are working hard to give them the salary on time, to keep them happy, and so many challenges. Every single day we come up with a new challenge, and every first month of the day is really hectic. This, as an entrepreneur, I can vouch that whomsoever entrepreneur here or the men who are running a business, hats off to you. Okay, whether it is big or small, it's the same. Only the zeros matters. Fine. So, being in the education industry myself, when I compare the higher education and school education, again I salute all the women principals, because we are better placed. Higher education as adult and we have a different set of problems. But being a school education principal, starting from the KG to 12th standard and going through the hormonal effects from small kids to a bigger one, is a wholesome plate for you to handle. More than the students, the parents and their questions. I did say this in the previous meeting. Nowadays, no, the parenting, they have outsourced to the principals. They have outsourced the parenting to the faculty, I mean the teachers. I am paying you, so you have to take care of my attitude, behavior, discipline, academic skills, innovation, and leadership, this, that. They want everything from the school. So I know the hardship of school education these days, but that is the kind of world we are living in, and we are supposed to give everything to the children. Few are catching up better, but few are very slow because of the nuclear families and other things, so many challenges. So on this Women's Day, I wish all the women principals a happy Women's Day. And many of the, the previous speakers told that women are celebrated this and that. Yes, sir, we are celebrated, but if we have an equal pay, it is good. My voice is not audible. Equal pay, equal respect, that equity, that is really needed for all the leaders, which is not so in reality. So for this we have to celebrate Women's Day at least 4 times in a year, to make them remember that these are all these things missing out. Then another thing is at home. Whether you are a principal or a director, whatever it is, when you enter the steps of the home, you become a daughter-in-law, you become a daughter, you become a wife, you become a mom and everything. You should forget about your lifestyle outside. We cannot have the privilege of one coffee please. Someone, no, you cannot have the privilege. You should make your own coffee, you should make your own food, and when you enter that, it's like the culture we have in India. We appreciate, but at times you can help no, sir. At times, when we are very tired, we expect that kind of little empathy on us. See, I'm tired today, so someone can do something for us. These are all the few things as women we expect. Not all the days, at least sometimes. When you're looking at the face itself, we know when the men are tired, do you want coffee or tea or what, this, that. or you're having a headache. So this small things, not the bigger things. Now we have overcome all those things. We are capable of traveling. We are capable of shopping. We are capable of going. Addressing, meeting people. Everything is fine. But at home we need this small. Do you all agree? See, so many hands for the same blood, same blood. Yeah, same blood. So maybe at times when maybe 10 to 15 years after today, when we really have an international men's day celebration like this, we might achieve certain things. Why I am saying this, because a study says that 48% of women are in semi-urban and urban. We are okay, we are 75% safe, secure, and everything. It's good. But the remaining percentage are living in rural India. So they are having not only India, all over the globe. They are having a tough time, very tough time. So that has to change. That's why this United Nations especially celebrate all these international day for mothers, women, and so many things related to child and women. They are encouraging so many days. Now it has come an International Mother's Day. Returning Mother's Day. Have you heard about that? They have announced in International Returning Mother's Day. See, after babies and other things, with so much of skill and talent, many women are not coming into the main picture. So, how to bring them out from the house, so that's why United Nations have come up with the Returning Mother's Day, which is most welcoming. And many of the parts of the world, there are cohorts running where the skilling and other things are being nurtured for the women. So, women workforce, I think already the population is 48%. Maybe in another 10 to 15 years, it will cross 50%, the women percentage. So hats off to all the women. So being a sponsor, it's my duty to tell about my company, Metasage Alliance. You would have heard about the consulting firms like KPMG, McKinsey, Deloitte, and so many companies all around the world, PwC. And India, very small companies are there for business consulting. Metasage Consulting Expert LLP is both business and educational consulting firm. Why does an educational institution need a consultant? This is a big question mark for everyone. But when I say a consultant, for you it is only admission consultant, or maybe some consultant for college education. It is not so. Consulting is a gracious business firm where we support the leaders, the faculty team, the management, or maybe I could say one management with the father is running the business. He wants to hand over the business to his next generation. That generation has to be nurtured and groomed to take over the business. So even for that, a consulting firm is needed. Reorganization of the schools and colleges, restructuring, or maybe your schools, maybe you have come to a stage that you want to do something else, you do not know what to do, your competition is so high, you need a complete analysis in what way I have to pitch myself in the market, and how can I do better for the students and for the society in turn. So that's where this consulting firm comes. I would say I have done my research all over India. A kind of structured framework is not available. So we have come up with a model in the last 1.5 years. We have connected with many major firms, experts who are former directors and former Deloitte and KPMG who have joined hands with us to form a structured framework in educational consulting business. So this is where Metasage Alliance play a role in school education, and it's okay. PowerPoints, if it is not working, it's fine. And Meta Academy is what I wanted to tell you today. So we are good in establishing the innovation. I think CBSE has told for to establish composite STEM lab. It's mandatory these days. Why such composite labs needed? Do you have any idea? You teach physics, chemistry, all these things you teach in the laboratories. And India is known for rote education. All scores and everything is very much needed. Why such composite lab is needed? STEM education or pardon? Integrated learning. See, already we are teaching them in the classroom, but they are asking us to have a composite lab. So we from Metasage wants to introduce an innovation lab. Composite lab, Atal tinkering lab, you would have heard about all these things. Okay. So in that they teach STEM, electronics, and over and above you need robotics, IoT, AI, drone, and above all these things, you need the students to do some prototype. Small prototype, fine. And then a model, creating a model, then creating a business model, a business canvas. Like this, the school has to start such innovation when they are in the young age itself. Because the world is moving very fast, we cannot ask our children in India to wait for their entry into the college to learn about innovation. So these things have to change and it should start from schools. That's why Atal Tinkering Lab, you will be surprised. 10,000 labs with a cost of 20 lakhs has been done all over India, free of cost, predominantly to the government institutions and to the few in the private institutions. It has been. But the problem is the training, the trainer, the teacher, how to train the students in the tinkering labs. So we give trainings to the teacher, train the trainer model, and we have come up with a different perspective of the innovation lab because digital arena, that is using how to use Canva for creating a picture, then followed by how to use ChatGPT in an ethical way. All these things will be handled by us for the teachers how to teach the students. Then followed by AR, VR. All are simple concepts. So now you know electronics, STEM, drone, robotics, IoT, AR, VR, then followed by digital area, then AI, that is the Python, machine learning for small applications. All these revolves around your science and mathematics. Okay, you teach in the classroom from the first standard mathematics. You teach. You teach. I'm mentioning the word. You teach. But that teaching alone is not sufficient for the students to innovate. Okay, that teaching alone.
The late Steve Jobs, Apple founder, once said, somebody built something and they see that it is working, then they become unstoppable.
Yes, they become unstoppable. Yes, very true. So that innovation space, it's a very big area, and principals and the management people, you are here. It's an eye opener for you. In the next 10 years, if you don't if you don't get out from conventional teaching model or the traditional teaching model, you will be in trouble. You know, corporate schools are opening up everywhere. In one umbrella, they have 200 schools, 250 schools across the state or across the country, and many more schools are yet to be open, or many more schools will be acquired. So you have to be live up to the competition, which is innovation that has to be nurtured. For that, your teachers have to be trained. Your teachers need training, and then only they can do justice for the innovation space. So in this only Meta Academy. So practical skills, as I said, how do we do? In certain schools, where already the projects are running, they did not want their teachers to be trained. We have our own trainers there. From grade 1 to 5, it is robotic or Google School. Google School, you yourself can do it. It's available, everything online. Your teachers can learn. Over and above your curriculum, one period shall be given to the class where the Google School concepts will be given for the children. You don't think that they are kindergarten. They are way much ahead of this digital thing than the teachers these days. I hope you will all agree. So, but how to learn, how to ethically learn, what to learn, where to learn, that kind of knowledge the teacher should guide the students properly. Next. The innovation lab, as I said, so it takes 4 months for the innovation lab to set up. And if you have everything, if you have the vision for establishing, already if you are having a composite lab, how to make it better, you can take consultation from us. And these are all blah blah blah. It's nothing to do with schools. So you can visit metasagealliance.com, Meta Academy, to know more about our services to school education. That's why I'm here, and I'm very happy to be part of Brainfeed, because last time I was a speaker and I was so happy to be part of Brainfeed to take these things to the schools, because schools are the backbone of any country. Any country, I can say, because higher education, no, digital learning is already happening. 40% they are given to online. Now they are trying to give 60% online and 40% only in classroom teaching is going to happen. It will be not in a dream. In minute, or I mean, within 5 years or 10 years, we will have such kinds of digital universities across India. You won't believe it, because most of us don't travel abroad, or we do not know what's happening outside India. Many things are happening, and students are crazy about learning online. And now and then, if they want have some doubts, they clear somewhere and they train themselves. That's the kind of learning happening outside. Research universities will be doing super great. Research has to happen there. But other than that, all other things can go online. So I wish all the schools to bring up with new ideas, new things, and innovation and R&D is missing very much in India, and that's why the government is pressing on us, and we are here to help you. Thank you all.